Okay, so here we are. We got the Ryobi full volt screwdriver, HP model 74L. Has basically three type of heads. Regular screwdriver head. It comes with a flush driver head and a right angle head. So these are the four options as for the different types of heads that you can actually use with this driver. And it's a nice hard case, by the way. The only thing that's soft is the actual zipper part here. So this is the little zipper part. That's the only thing that's actually soft out of it. It's all hard case. Driver is nice. It came already fully charged already, so yeah. The head does actually 200 RPMs. It's a quarter hex bit that you could actually put in there with an LED light. Has forward and reverse that you can switch through. It's rechargeable. Comes with a micro USB charger that you can actually insert into there. You can plug it into either your computer or to an outlet that you have the USB plug, and that comes with the charger as well. Here's the cable for it. So it's a USB to micro SD. And it does come with some bits, some standardized bits. If I can get one here pulled out, or the section of them. So you got your Robertson, Torque. Oh, here we go. We got Phillips and Torque on one. And then we have flathead and some more Torques. Now these ones are good for general assembly of chairs and desks. So these are great for assembly stuff. They're not meant to be used as for drill driving stuff in. They're good for assembly stuff. From what I was been reading, it holds up to 66. You can screw up to 66 screws before the battery actually wears out or drains down completely, which is okay, but the charge time is about 2 to 3 hours to get it back up and running again. I've used this already once before for a hood mount ventilation for above the stove. It's good. The problem is that especially where the screws are located at when you're attaching it to the ceiling or to the section that I was attaching it to, it was kind of hard to get into the corners. And even though I had the mounting chuck like this one here for right angles, which is nifty, which is cool, and this is the other one that comes with it, which offsets the actual head itself to make it a little bit easier. The only major complaint is not the drill itself, but the lack of an extension for the bits. Now I'm going to show you in another section here, which I'm going to include, is some of the alternative bits that I do have, which are impact rated, and some other specialty bits. This year costed me no more than $54 or $58, taxes included. You're looking around $60 to $65, which is a steal. It's a good deal for those who are looking just to assemble some stools and all that. It's a good little thing there. Let me show you the other stuff that I would highly suggest to go along with this. It does a good job. The torque is there. Just to show you, if I can zoom in, you might not be able to see it, but it has 95 inch-pounds of torque on it, which is good enough to put screws in. That's a good thing. 200 RPMs, 0.9 pounds. The chuck is a quarter hex, which is standard on most hex related bits. So even if you had DeWalt or anything else, even Bosch, Milwaukee, some people say Milwaukee, but Milwaukee, they'll all work on the same thing. Let me get the other bits out to show you that should be added along with it. Okay, this is the other one I would definitely get. This is a DeWalt set of bits, which I actually bought for my impact driver that I have. Now this one here, excluding these two from DeWalt as well, these are magnetic heads, which you can actually put on top of these types of drill bits. Okay, now they have the smaller variety of bit heads, which are these ones here, which are like the standard one that I had shown you that came with the Ryobi bits. The ones in Ryobi are not impact rated, but these ones are. And it comes in 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and they give you also some bolts, nut drivers. These here are for sockets. So you have two types of sockets. And the one thing I like about this one here, if I can get this here screw it. I'll leave that afterwards. Is this guy here, which I find cute as a dickens. This here you can actually use. It's an extension that you use on smaller bit heads like these ones here. If I can pull one out. That slides in here. Now this here that I'm moving right now is an extension. Basically you have your bit inside here. This here, if you extend this here over, and you have your screw already put in that covers the head on this, you can extend this here out, and basically helps you guide it. So it's a good guiding tool for your bits, for small ones. So that's a good bonus for those when you're screwing in. Now for these larger ones, these 2, 3, and 4 inch, or I think that's 5 inch. I could be wrong. But with these ones here basically snap in like so. And again, this here just puts a magnet on top where you can put the screw in, and this basically holds it for you as you're screwing it in. So it works on these ones here, these, and these. These ones no problem. It's just the smaller ones they don't work with so well, but that's a minor difference. Okay. Now I'll show you a smaller version that I do have, which is this guy here, also from DeWalt. A more compact one, which again does have the same thing, the same features. It comes with 3-inch heads, has the plastic magnet that attaches onto these ones here, and it has 2 of these. Actually, I had an older one which I had another cover. Oh no, I had this one here, which is basically the same thing. But the one thing I like about this one here, not only does this one here go up like it does for these small ones, this one here, okay, actually locks the bit up here. It locks the smaller bits up here, so they don't actually get removed by accident. So it's a good thing to have with this. Again, I use this for my impact wrench. I can also use this with the screwdriver as well, since the screwdriver doesn't use that much torque like the impact drivers do. So this is also a bonus with the regular screwdriver there from Ryobi. Now let's go on to one last thing, which are the specialty screws that I have from another company that I also use with my Ryobi's drill driver. This is the other one that I had, which is from Titan. It's a master bit set, 148 pieces. This is actually, again, this is not impact rated for these ones here, but these are a great set of bits that I used when I was actually working for Dell computers. Once again, it gives you all the smaller size bits, and they give you 2 extensions for the smaller bits, which are neat. Cool things, which is great for this. And this one here as well, they also include the other one here, again with the head that locks the bit in, which is basically just a push pull, or pull down and release it. Again, I bought this. This was fairly expensive. For something like this, I paid about $70 for this. And that's all these and all these bits. And it does have some security bits in here too. So on certain computers and certain certain manufacturers will use these Torque security locks, which basically has a little indent in them, so that way you can't put a regular Torque screw in. You have to have one of these, which will accept it in, and then it'll actually sink into that little concave section there, and it'll let you actually unscrew it. Again, it comes with the regular size 4-inch drivers. Again, these are not related as impact rated. This here I would definitely use on my screwdriver, the Ryobi screwdriver set that I have, the HP74L. So this is another perfect set. And last but not least, I'll show you two Ryobi brand of bits that you can get, but I don't suggest it, but they're still good for just basically screwing in screws on the screwdriver itself. Okay, last but not least, two things down left. This is one of them. This one here I actually got on special from Ryobi for 120 pieces. I don't remember what I got it on special for, but these are just the regular, I guess you can say no-name bits or regular bits, not meant for impact rated, but they are good just the same for the regular screwdriver set from Ryobi, the HP74L. Comes with the regular bits. This is the screw. This is for drilling only. So this here I definitely do not use with the drill driver or the screwdriver set. That's just for the drill itself. Comes with a couple of sizes of hex and the extension right up over here, and they give you a couple of the same of each type across here, from flatheads to Torques to the usual Robinson and all that. I didn't pay too much for this. I don't care if this here gets ruined. Once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. That's all basketball. Last but not least, Ryobi's version of impact rated bits. Da-da-da. Small. Yay! Nothing too special about these ones here, but these are black oxide, so they're somewhat hardened. Here's a flathead. If I can get it back in the hole. Robertson. No, not Robinson, Phillips. This is a Robertson. Anyhow, again, they give you two types of for ratchets. This is the smaller type for English and metric. Same thing with these ones here, both English and metric, and this is the extension for the bits. Now, I don't usually say go with Ryobi bits and all this. It's just for the fact is that it's not to put them down in a bad way, but bits from Ryobi, I find it's just a little bit on the easy side to break, even with the ones that they call rated impact. I haven't destroyed any of my Ryobi tools, like the impact driver, impact wrench, drill drivers. They're still working. They're all brushed. The only thing I got brushless is my 3/8 impact wrench, which is brushless. That's the only one. But this here is good for the drill driver as well. And that's basically about it. And that, folks, is my review. Would I definitely suggest other people to buy it? The the screwdriver from Ryobi, yeah. Would I use it on a daily basis? It'll depend. For most stuff, where if it's just for assembling tables, chairs, stuff of that nature, or you're building something that doesn't need a lot of torque, I would definitely use that as my first tool, because I don't want to go bring out something that would overdo it, stripped everything down to the bare minimum. Something like that would definitely be used for assembling stuff. If it's something bigger that's like on a car, impact wrench, the usual socket sets. Impact drivers I might use on certain occasions, depending on the type of torque that is required to get those screwed in. But for the screwdriver itself, the electric 4-volt screwdriver, definitely for assembly work, even on computers. So it's good enough for that. It's good enough for anybody else. That's it, folks. Take care. Have yourself a great week.